Yay. Y'all know what today is, don't you? Don't you? I know y'all know what today is. What y'all said? You are correct. Candis on Tuesdays. Out Tuesdays. Hey, listen. Ha! We lit on Tuesday. We lit on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday. So, y'all know how we do, right? Y'all know how we get down on Tuesday. We talk candidly. So let's talk about it. So last week, we kind of talked about better is the end. That was the title of that piece. Like how the end of situations that's not beneficial is so much better. Like better is the end. Like, yo, end that. It's better to end it than to keep holding on and keep prolonging the hurts, the turmoil, the suffering. Keep prolonging your destiny. Like better is the end. That was last week. And I still want to kind of rock with that topic. Kind of like, be on that a little bit. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. I kind of want to ride the wave of that. And kind of talk about like when we get into situations or we have ourselves around people and in certain atmospheres that we know is not conducive to our growth. Like we really be knowing like our discernment kick in and it just something be like, yo, this don't sit right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I should, or even dealing with people, like dealing with females or dealing with a dude, like, or entertaining them, and you be like, yo, I know this ain't going nowhere. But and still, we want to, let me wait past time or whatever. But understand you can never get that time back. And we be entertaining people we shouldn't even entertain. And somehow, something we think is just going to be a chill or just a, ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just something to, pass a little time or whatever. It becomes something more because their ways, which 9 times out of 10 are toxic or negative or do not match what we trying to do or is not on the same page as where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do. Like we done got sidetracked and off focus because we entertaining something we shouldn't even be tampering in just because we want to pass time or whatever the case is. Like we get into situations and we do stuff we don't have no business doing and we think it be something little. Oh, this ain't nothing. I'm just chilling. But that chilling turned into something more because other stuff like, come in and come on. Like it's real. It's kind of weird, like how all of a sudden you can be just chilling or doing you, but then you be like, yo, what I'm talking, like I'm acting like such and such a, dang, I don't really be saying stuff like that, but you done took on the ways of other people. So this one's called turbulence, right? Crazy how you can allow the wrong folk in and your whole world be shook up. Felt something in your gut. It was topsy-turvy from the start. Now right is wrong and wrong is right. At this point, you can no longer tell them apart. Feeling a little turbulence in the very foundation you built and thought was solid. This is where all the craziness starts. Mindset and heart mixed up, neither one playing their part. Positive thinking you were once accustomed to got replaced with their negative vibes. Now pessimistic behavior sat in the seat next to you and now they're going for free rides. Now everything around you really shaky and off track. You trying to figure out when and where you lost yourself in effortless attempt to get it back. But see, still connected to that source that don't give your purpose or inner being no power. Left with residue so thick, can't even wash it off with a shower. See, ain't no revelation when you stuck in a situation of stagnation. But then again, it is if you remember who you were and born to be and who you is. Ain't no sense in staying on a plane leading to nowhere or destruction. Hazard and road signs, detour after detour, because it's with them. It's always a never-ending construction. You got to know when a person, folk, and situations ain't for you. You got to learn to listen to your first mind, because sometimes the heart don't be having a clue. So what I meant by that part, the heart don't be having a clue, like, I had to learn this myself. Like a lot of times, especially, women in general, it don't have to be just women, people. Like we fickle. Humans, period, are fickle. Our emotions control a lot of our thinking. Our emotions control a lot of our responses and our reactions. So When I say about, like, sometimes your heart don't be having a clue. Your heart be wanting to tell you, no, just love them. No, just stay with them. Don't, no, they mean well, that. And that person that shows you time and time again, they ain't for you. Like, that potential, no, we ain't riding on that potential, because this is what it's going to be. Like, it's nothing there. And we still be thinking with our heart, no, I'm just going to, I'm going to keep going. But we be suffering, or we be punishing ourselves, or basically drinking poison slowly, because that situation is not beneficial. Like, that situation is not for us and will not serve as a catalyst. Like, we be in situations and entertaining folk we have no business entertaining, whether it's just plutonic or whatever the case is. Everything does not need to be tampered with. We do not need to invite everybody in our space. Everybody should not be in your space. Everybody does not deserve a part of you, and we let people in thinking we passing time, or this is just plutonic, or I'm chilling, or whatever the case is, or we be in certain places that we shouldn't be for a certain amount of time, or I'm chilling, I'm just trying to catch a vibe, and the vibe been done caught you real quick, and it be the wrong kind of vibe. Like, it been done latched on to you, and it's a negative, pessimistic vibe, a lazy type of vibe, or, dog, I'm tired today, I ain't finna go after this today, I need to just chill, I ain't gonna do nothing today, that type of vibe, or a vibe, dang, a fearful vibe, because the other person or the people you around, they fearful, they don't like going after what, you know what I'm saying, they should be going after because of fear, and that junk latch on to you, and now your dreams and goals done in a chokehold, because of fear, because you were around the wrong people, or you attach yourself to the wrong person to pass time, or just to entertain somebody, or because you were thinking with your heart. So we gotta really understand, like, vibes, moves, and moods and energy is everything. And I always say this, and I've learned this, and I haven't always been like this. Like, I've learned this. I bring my own vibe, okay? And I move the crowd. I don't let it move me, because when you be in a situation like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna see how the vibe is. Them folks vibe and took over you if it ain't no good vibe. If it's a positive vibe, okay. But if the vibe ain't good and you trying to go off their vibe, okay, so now you looking crazy, or you feeling a certain type of way because you don't went off their vibe. No, bring your own vibe. If you a positive person, an energetic person, bring that with you everywhere you go. And I say that all the time, because somebody else's vibe, somebody else's movement done messed you up. And like, y'all had these feelings. Y'all had these, oh, I should have went with my first mind. I should have went with, that's discernment. That's what that's called. Like, if, say, you finna converse or talk to a dude or female, whatever the case is, and then, like, the first time y'all, like, text, you know what I'm saying, or y'all done kicked it and something off, let that thing be off. Don't try to be figuring out what it is. Hold on, let me chill one more time to see what it is. If your gut instinct telling you something off and this ain't what it is, let that go. Don't entertain it with, shoot, I be bored, let me hit them back up. Stop doing that. Because y'all be, I'm just finna hit them back up, you know, in the past time, I'm bored, or my dude tripping, or this person tripping, or whatever the case is, or my girl tripping. Like, y'all better stop doing that. Because that's how people end up in situations they shouldn't be in, and stuff they be thinking just finna be one time, or a couple times, or I ain't finna entertain. It be coming years and years and years, and you be like, yo, I was just in this place last year and I still ain't did nothing with myself, or I'm still like this, or I still feel depressed, or I still feel this way. You don't even know that they mindset, their mentality, their habits been done got on to you, and now you're picking up those same habits. Like, you picking up their same mannerisms, and it's not conducive or beneficial to the person that you were created to be. Like, all of us are uniquely created, and we get in situations to where we allow somebody else's moods and vibes to latch on to us that don't even be for us. It's not even supposed to be connected with us. We allow that, and then now we mixing stuff that don't even go. We mixing chemicals, pretty much, because that's what your body is. That's what your aura is. You mixing your aura with their aura, and then your aura ain't strong enough, and their aura done took over you. So now you on some negative, fearful, pessimistic type vibes. You always complaining. You always like, woe is me. Like, y'all have to understand. Watch the company you keep. Watch the connections. Watch the source, like where their connections coming from, like what sources are they hooked up to. Y'all have to be very mindful and strategic when you are trying to manifest and when you are trying to grow. Like, I am so serious. Like, people don't take stuff like that serious. Like, they have a gut feeling about not dealing with a person or not being in a situation or an environment, and they ignore it, and then they find themselves like, oh my God, like what the heck, like what's up? You don't even know. Months and months been done past you, and you realize that, yo, I said I was gonna do this and ain't do it, or yo, I'm feeling like this, or I done took 10 steps back. Please be mindful of turbulent situations, rocky and shaky situations that you know you should not be in or entertain or intertwine with, periods. And that's on Little Bo Peep and all her sheep. But I made this like short or whatever. I love seeing y'all Tuesday. Please like, comment, share. I got something real spicy coming for y'all in a few weeks, so just chill. It's gonna be lit on Candis's Candid Talk Tuesdays. But I gotta go, and I don't wanna go, but I gotta leave. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. I gotta go.